Some legends tell us that the peaks of the Canary Islands could be the remains of the disappeared Atlantis. Legend or fable, what's certain is that some maps from years past confirmed in writing the existence of a land that was dreamt about by man, even long before being walked on for the first time. Poets of the epic, inspired by the information of Phoenician, Greek, Carthaginian, and Roman sailors, rivaled one another in praise, describing the marvels of some islands in the middle of the Atlantic, where the climate was so benign and the land so fertile that they were baptized with a nickname of the fortunate, a label that has survived until today. Since ancient times until now, this imaginary vision of the archipelago has prevailed and has become one of the principal tourist destinations in Europe. However, very few know that the Canary Islands hide a mysterious cultural legacy which manifests itself in the idiosyncrasies of its people, in its folklore, and in its traditions. The Guanches were the first inhabitants of these islands, and their principal means of life were agriculture and ranching. The indigenous shepherds used their canes as a tool that helped them develop their work, to orient the cattle, deal with the difficult geography of the roads and paths, and as a weapon to defend themselves from the dangers that laid in wait for them. They practiced diverse training methods, competed in skill such as hand-to-hand combat, fighting with sticks, and the dodging of stones. These were activities that served at the same time as preparation for war, and though they were a peaceful people, the internal disputes among shepherds for the control of the best pastures or for the stealing of cattle were frequent. This continuous hostility and the need to defend oneself helped them to develop this sophisticated fighting system through the centuries. Many chronicles of the conquering of the Canary Islands narrate the skill that the Guanches already had This is the base for the players to begin their learning, apart from a series of exercises for the handling. From this section comes the basis for the escuadras and the defenses. I am going to attack the side of Alfonso with the staff. It is called al costado, to the side. Now I change to the other side. I strike to the head, point strike, and moving the left foot forward, I strike him at the neck. Now moving the right foot, I strike his groin. Now it would be the partner who would repeat these movements. We're going to explain the puntas cochinas. We strike below with the point. He blocks, and we look like we're going up with the other end, but we strike below. There are two movements. Strike below, fake like we're going up, and strike below. A trick move, and we attack below. Fake like we're going up, and strike below. The same if we attack to the head. It's the same. We fake to the head, but stick the point in the side. We can also fake below and attack the neck with the point. The shadow exercises are basically imaginary fights against an invisible enemy. This kind of training allows one to do attack, defense, dodge, and displacement movements alone, and this will help us to improve both technique and skill. Hello, my name is Carlos Darias, and I am a staff player in the Acosta style. I come from the Acosta schools of this style in Tenerife. Through this video, we are trying to make our style known. We want this art from the Acosta family, unknown by the vast majority of stick fencing practitioners, to awaken interest. The origin of this game sport practice goes back to the ancient Aborigines from the Canary Islands, the Guanches, who were already using it to defend their land, their cattle, and their property. It has come to our times through the oral tradition of a certain number of families who conserved it. In our case, as we have already said, we belong to the Acosta schools. The Acosta style in particular is characterized by a series of movements. The grip is not fixed and the hands move about the staff. The arms never cross, and one plays as much on one side as the other. Another characteristic singularity is that not all the play is round, circular, but there is a part of the game that is called below play, in which the trajectories of the staff are done below the player, which characterizes us and makes us different. Finally, I want to salute all the staff players, especially in the Canary Islands. I hope that this project serves to help not only the practitioners of our style, but of all the other styles as well, Dennis, Morales, etc. That all of them count on our support and that this project encourages them to get to know this beautiful discipline. Our dream would be to put this game sport practice in the place that it really corresponds to in the world context of staff fencing. The learning method of this indigenous Canary Island discipline consists of creating a bidirectional language between the players in which each one sets the hands of his partner and the positioning of the waist and legs. What does this mean? That the right hand of the player corresponds to the right hand of his partner, and vice versa. This is the beginning of the game. We create an order which serves for both understanding and for communicating with the partner. Once we dominate all these technical aspects, they begin to create advantages out of disorder. Learning this sport is not a question of minutes, but a lot of time, dedication, and practice. We are going to do a repetition of an attack that is composed of 3 attacks: head, side, and ankle. And we are going to present 3 different alternatives for defense or attack. Head, side, ankle, change of guard. And we change. He attacks to the head, side, ankle, change of guard, and we change once again. Now a new alternative in the same attack: head, side, and ankle with this strike. Now we change and he attacks. Head, side, ankle. I change and enter in the attack. This series of movements is the common denominator of all the stick fencing that is practiced in the Canary Islands. This movement is known by the name of recogido. It is the complete movement, being 50% offensive and 50% defensive. Behind this movement, the player protects himself and he finds his security. Thanks to this, we create a screen in front of us that defends us from any attack from the partner. Apart from this movement, there are two guard changes, which are changes from one side to the other, moving ourselves with the hip and placing one foot in front and the other behind in order to catch the lateral attacks. When the staff game is very vigorous and fast, we economize movements through a simple movement of the waist, like this, which defends us from any attack. A good staff player finds security in this movement, creating a screen in front of him, which protects us from any attack, be it frontal, lateral, or any other kind. This is the recogido. It is the common denominator of all the Canary staff playing.